Good morning, welcome back to the vlog. Welcome to another work day. I was meant to start this vlog yesterday, but the way that I sat up in that bed knowing what time I needed to get up and proceeded not to get up, I ended up having to rush through my morning, and that just had me feeling like super disheveled. And then stuff started popping off at work and I was just like, I ain't got it. So here we are, it's a brand new day. I think I managed to film a clip while I was in my first meeting of the day. I have two more. Right now I have about an hour between the time I need to attend my second meeting, and I've got 4 things that I have counted on my to-do list that I really want to get done today versus tomorrow. Outside of that, I'm hoping that today is just like overall a more chiller day on the job, because yesterday I just felt it. My nerves were bad, and that's not cool. You know what I mean? It's really, really not cool. Did I even take a lunch yesterday? I'm trying to think. Did I? It's escape. You know what? I did take a lunch, but not really. Like, I managed to like warm up leftovers and I was eating them while I was at my desk. So is that a true lunch break? Absolutely, it is not. Anyways, I really don't have much going on for the rest of the day. I mean, I've really just been playing my planner as of late, okay? But I have like this much on my to-do list for today, and I'm just like, I don't know if I really have it in me to do all of those things, but I'm gonna try. So I just wanted to come in here and say good morning and welcome back to the vlog. I need to get going on the stuff that I'm working on, because possibly I can be like 70-80% done before lunch, and that would make me feel good. Because sometimes what happens during the workday with me especially is if I feel like I don't have enough time in the day to get the things done that I want to get done on my to-do list, I will start cutting my breaks, and I really need to stop doing that. One of the main reasons is because I have been in so many meetings as of late. There were several weeks where I was averaging like 11 meetings in a week, and I'm not even exaggerating. And I like had a conversation with my manager on some like, let me level with you. The amount of meetings that I feel like I'm attending is just a lot, and I don't believe it's sustainable. So we've come to some kind of agreement, right? Where it's like, if I don't have an action item, if I don't have a speaking part, if my eyes don't legitimately need to be on something, if I don't in general just need to be part of that conversation, then my attendance may or may not be required. And that's provided a little bit of breathing room. So I'm hoping that that trend continues for a while. But like, honestly, there's so much going on my team right now where it's just like, the need for meetings is definitely there, but can we sometimes do a better job of filtering out what actually needs to be a meeting versus what can be handled in a group chat or an email? We absolutely can. So like I said, it's been better for the past few weeks, and I hope that that trend continues. But also, I just need to do a better job of being more mindful of the fact that I still need to take my breaks, and I don't need to be feeling like I need to cut my breaks because I've had so many meetings in a day and I feel like I'm behind, or whatever the case may be. All that to say, take your breaks, okay? We finally made it to the hour of lunch. A little bit later than I'd planned. It's 2 o'clock, but I wanted to get some stuff out before I decided to take a break. I'm not really hungry right now, so I feel like I should take care of some of this stuff that I've got going on my little list for today. What do I want to do though? I need to reimburse myself for a prescription because I had to pay for it out of pocket versus using my med card. Maybe fold towels and do my nails, because I have these little nail stickers that have just been sitting on my table for the past several days, and I just have not gotten around to putting them on my fingers. I'm trying to just use the stuff that I have instead of buying new nail things. the way that these nail stickers are applying, this is hideous. I don't even think I have time to put on like a regular coat of polish. I mean, I've got 15 minutes left before I need to get back to work. I don't know, TBD. This color is a 10. It's like a red orange. I think I have time to do one neat coat and then like slap a top coat over it. Really did a rush job here, but they didn't turn out too bad actually, except for this thumb. The polish is not even and I can see it looking at it and that is gonna irk my nerves. This rain is making it look so freaking dark in here. Oh, come on. Ooh. I was about to warm up my dinner, but then also remembered I needed to trim my basil today. And honest to goodness, if I mess this up in any kind of way, it's totally fine because I can start again. I have so many basil seeds. And the reason why I'm doing this is because it's supposed to yield a bushier plant for me. And if I have, let me move you back a little bit. And if I have like all of these dreams and aspirations to make pesto, I'm gonna need a lot of basil, okay? I made some basil lemonade the other day with the clippings that I got off of the regular basil, but now I'm gonna try it with, did I do this right? Hold on a dang minute. TBD, but I'm very happy with how my basil is basiling. I mean, it's good. It tastes like regular lemonade to me though. I'm not really getting any of the Thai basil flavor in here, or really any basil flavor at all, which means that either one, I need to add the basil to the hot water when I make it, because apparently Thai basil is not nearly as strong as regular basil, or maybe Thai basil just does not lend itself well to single serving lemonade unless you put like a whole bunch in there. But either way, it's lemonade and it's delicious. I feel like I woke up today in like a bit of a fog. Like I'm just wallowing around and just struggling to get my bearings. I think, or I thought that I was gonna get a headache earlier because I started feeling sinus pressure. And just as a precaution, I went ahead and took some Tylenol, but I don't really feel like that's doing much. And then I also don't feel rested. Like I went to sleep at a completely reasonable time, but when I woke up this morning, I did not feel refreshed and I did not feel rested. I hope that is not going to set the tone for the day because it is definitely still raining. It's been raining for a couple of days now and I'm over it. I want the sun. So I really just came in here because, for one, I panic clipped more basil because I wasn't convinced that I did the right thing yesterday. So yeah, if my basil plants die now, that's going to be completely on me. But like I said, it's fine because I have a ton of basil seeds and this is part of the learning process. So I will figure something out there. I'm sitting here waiting on some reporting to come in. And I mean, like, inbox is empty. I'm just sitting here waiting. And that is not a very good combination when you're kind of feeling tired and wanting to go back to sleep. I also almost did not even turn on the camera today because I was just like, you're not feeling right, you're feeling off. But what I want to get better at is not just vlogging when I'm in a good mood. You know, like not to be out here like spewing negativity in any shape, form, or fashion. But I also think that being more transparent about the days where I'm just not feeling hot is, or I feel like it should be part of the vlog, you know? Like it should not just be the highlights. Anyway. Maybe I just need a hot drink, you know? Like maybe I just need to get my butt up and make myself something nice and cozy. And I have just the drink for that. I have not had it in, I don't know, it's been maybe let me think. Oh, that is crooked. I'm so sorry. I have not had a lavender London fog in, oh my gosh, at least like 2 or 3 weeks now. I really need to make some lavender syrup, but I kind of don't feel like doing that right now. First of all, I wish you could smell this. Is it gonna focus? There we go. I wish you could smell this lavender right now. Oh my gosh, it smells like a dream. Anyway, this is about a little over half a cup of almond milk, and I just put in some lavender buds, and I'm just gonna let that steep for a few minutes, and then also start a pot of boiling water so I can then make my tea bag. This is from, what is it, Harney & Sons, I think is the brand. Yeah. Matter of fact, let me just show you the container. I got this from Target. Now, I don't know if this Earl Grey is any better than any of the other ones out there, but because I like the peppermint blend from this company, when I was at Target, I just went ahead and picked this one up, and so far, so good. I used a tablespoon, which honestly it should be enough, but that is delicious. Realizing that I did oversteep my almond milk. You know, when almond milk gets too hot, you end up with like little pieces of almond milk floaties. Like, you can't taste them, but you can see them. So could probably use a little bit less time on the stove, but it tastes really good. Do I even need to make lavender syrup? I'm gonna just say yes, at some point I need to make some lavender syrup, because then I could also make lavender matcha as well as lavender London fog, and try out a lavender lemonade, because I've also been thinking about that as of late.
I'm just trying to like tell myself right now, like, everything is gonna be okay, like nothing is permanent.
It all makes perfect sense now. I got my period. So that feeling of being tired, feeling like that, it done explained itself. I'm about to tear my lunch up though, and then get up underneath the blanket and turn my little space heater on. I made a Caesar salad wrap, and I also have some blood oranges. I don't know that I've ever had blood oranges before, so why don't I... Man, this looks so weird. The description said it's orange with like notes of raspberry. Oh my gosh, is the sky about to fall out? I'm hearing thunder going on over there. That's very good. That is very good. I don't remember how many I bought, but I'm not upset about this. I was gonna buy Cara oranges, but I couldn't remember the password to get back into my coupon, into my Kroger app. So I had to leave that $5.99 bag right where it was at, and they were selling a bag of these for 99 cents, okay? I'm gonna start this series on Netflix called Furies. Apparently right now it's number 4 on Netflix. I don't know if that means it's any good for me though, because sometimes the show order on that list, I need to just pay it dust, because sometimes the show will be number 1, but to me it's like, why is this even on here? So we'll see. These ovaries feel like they belong in another dimension. What is even happening? It's 5:17. I feel like I'm gonna take a nap. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Take a nap. Come on, bro. I'm just here to show y'all how these cravings are just taking over my body right now. I have like leftover Five Guys shake from the other night, and I just ate half of 3 mint Oreos just so I could get the extra Oreo pieces in there, and I'm about to crush them up. This shake is frozen solid. I'm telling you right now, I can't be stopped. I can't be stopped. Oh my gosh, I woke up today feeling so much better, which by the way, let me tell you, has not been the case for the past couple days, because the way that those cramps and them headaches came in like a thief in the night and was trying to take me up out of here. I mean, straight up trying to take your girl on to glory, okay? But today I woke up, you know what? I woke up this morning at like 1 something. I didn't go back to bed until 4:30, and then woke up again around like 7:30, 7:45, and was just feeling super exhausted. I woke up in the middle of the night with a headache and I just couldn't shake it. So I took an Excedrin and was just up in the wee hours scrolling the internet. So when I did finally get up, I was pretty dang tired, but I just took a shower, and something about that shower, it just uplifted my spirits. Okay, uplifted them in the best way. So I'm on my lunch right now. I can't recall whether or not I've said that already, but I'm about to enjoy my little mashed up Oreos in this shake, because I did eat real breakfast, but I kind of don't want real lunch, but I'm thinking I'm gonna make real dinner. Okay, I will make that agreement with myself, because at some point I gotta stop letting these cravings control my body. Like I have to tell them no. Oh, I did watch a few more episodes of that Netflix series yesterday. What was it called? Furies. It's worth a watch if you have not seen it. It is one of those series, however, that you can tell the actors are speaking in a different language, and then the audio is dubbed, and sometimes the subtitles don't match the audio dub, so that is kind of annoying. But the story in and of itself, it's pretty good. This is the one that I'm going to be watching during my break today. Millie Bobby Brown, and it's 1 hour and 49 minutes, so I won't get to watch the whole thing, but you know, I haven't seen her in anything in a while since, what is the spinoff of Sherlock Holmes? Enola Holmes. Yeah, and I love her in those movies. So I just wanted to pop in here and say hi, what's up, because I don't think I filmed yesterday, or maybe even the day before. I don't know, but all is well. Okay, I got my shake. I've got some entertainment. I'm about to turn my space heater back on and just kick it for a minute, okay? I'ma just kick it. Don't come for me. I know exactly what I'm talking about here. Extra Oreos, baby, come with it. Period.
All dripping wet.
Come on, queen.
This entire trip.
Now, I don't know if you're into Dungeons and Dragons and all that jazz, but this movie right here, it's giving. I'm trying to hurry up with this work day so I can watch the second half. I am at the part where glowworms. I don't want to give it away because I don't know how long it's going to take for y'all to decide that it's worth your watch time. Obviously, I have already passed the part that made me audibly gasp. Like, that boy ain't got no sense, and I cannot believe he did that. Oh my gosh. I hope she does what she needs to do. I will say that. Yeah, I gotta get back to work. I know I have some tickets sitting in my queue that I need to work. I don't have any meetings. I haven't had any meetings all day, actually, and I don't have any that have popped up on my calendar since being away at lunch, so I am actually feeling like I may be able to cut early, you know? Like, if nobody wants anything, there's absolutely no reason for me to stay on. Is growling. It's giving. What's the name of that little boy? He do the. Where we about to eat it? That's me right now, hungry. And this meal is at least 30 minutes away. So we are going to be making some pretty basic Cajun pasta, basically like Cajun Alfredo, but I'm gonna make it with some andouille sausage. Andouille sausage right here, brought to you by Johnsonville. I did prep a couple of things, like barely, okay? I've got half and half in water in here and Parmesan cheese. I need to add some chicken bouillon to that half and half in water, because I think it's supposed to be like a cup and a half of chicken stock or whatnot. I'm just gonna tell you right now, I am filming this on a different setting because I'm trying to find my stride here, and I hope it does not get blown out because I also don't have time for that. So while the pan is coming up to temp, I am actually just gonna move y'all down here so you can see what I'm doing. I just need to chop up some of this sausage. And this is a one pot meal. I'll leave the recipe down in the description box. But I'm really about to just follow this loosely because honestly, on top of that, I've made this so many times, I should already know what I'm doing, but my brain is doing a lot right now and I just don't want to risk it. This is barely half moons. What am I doing? Chill. I just want them bite-sized. I'm in need of some garlics. I can't remember how many that recipe says to use, but honestly, as a rule of thumb for me, whenever a recipe calls for garlic, at minimum, I use 1 clove per pound, because them people that use like 2 cloves for a whole pound of meat, like, you're not tasting a single shred of garlic, ma'am. Like, you're not. I'm also going to be using blackened, autofocus, where you at? Where you at? I'm also going to use blackened seasoning and also a little bit of garlic powder. What were we doing before Better Than Bouillon came around? Like, were we honestly dissolving cubes of chicken? Like, honestly, those dried cubes are just a distant memory. This recipe is actually calling for noodles that I don't have. It's supposed to be fettuccine, and I was thinking that at least at a minimum I had some like either the farfalle or what's the other one? I literally cannot think of the name of that pasta. I will put it on the screen in the atmosphere here, but I don't have either of those, and instead I have some cavatappi, and this is what they look like. I got this for the purpose of making macaroni and cheese, and I think I've tried it with macaroni and cheese and I am not a fan, but seeing how we're not in a position to negotiate, because also the only other pasta option in this household is spaghetti noodles, and that is just not going to work here, I'm just going to use this. And then I'm going to do a little extra. Maybe that's it. I don't know. We'll find out. So I'm just gonna cover this, bring it to a boil, and then once it hits a boil, I'm gonna turn it down some and let the noodles cook until they get to like an al dente situation. And then I'm also going to test for seasoning. I'm not trying to have the pasta necessarily absorb all of the sauce because it is supposed to be like a somewhat saucy situation, but we'll see when we get there, because I also still have Parmesan cheese that I need to add. But yeah, that is like old school Rachel Ray 30-minute meals. I've got some pre-made garlic bread in the freezer that I will throw in the air fryer, and that is going to be my dinner. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. Oh my gosh, this looks so good. A little pepperty pep in here. And then I'm gonna hit it with that Parmesan. I could really use something green on this plate, but considering it's an afterthought, I'll worry about that when I heat up the leftovers. Because tonight, I ain't worried about that. Wait a minute, I take that back. I have some parsleys. So I'm just gonna give a little, oh, that's cute, okay. But not too much, because too much parsley, it actually does not taste good. So we're gonna go with that. There we go. Good night, y'all.